Me, Alicia, my mom and dad, we sat down on a Sunday evening and went through my offers. There were some absolute powerhouses in there. And so I had to really evaluate what I wanted from my college career. What kind of player I wanted to be and what kind of system I wanted to play in. And I had to think about how many minutes I'd be getting on the court. Most of these coaches weren't offering anything. I understood. I wasn't a top prospect. I was that kid from Meadow Bay. So, in the end, I ended up going with Duke. I felt like it was a good fit.
In our newest edition for the 2025 season, we have a point guard coming out of Middle Bay, Florida. I just want to get up here and introduce him to you guys. Ace Eakins.
Good afternoon, everybody. As you heard Coach said, I'm Ace Eakins. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Ace, it's Bobby Herkins here. I just want to ask you, what does it mean to you to be playing here for Coach Shire at Duke? You weren't a highly recruited guard, but you found yourself in a pretty comfortable situation.
I'm not quite sure what you mean by comfortable. I assume you mean it's a little easier here since Duke has a reputation. You know, everybody says if you're a guard at Duke, you're basically a lock for the draft. But, I came here to work, so... And I don't expect anything to come easy. We're playing high-level Division I basketball here. Going against dogs day in and day out. But anyways, what this means to me, it means the world. I really couldn't even articulate it. I didn't see myself being here a year or two ago, and now I'm here, so yeah.
Ace, this is Rebecca. Coming in at point guard. How do you feel knowing that there is a long line ahead of you? I mean, you've got Caleb Foster, Tyrese Proctor, Sion James, Spencer Hubbard. It's very unlikely that you'll be seeing a lot of playing time in your first year here. You've almost completely eliminated your chances of being a one and done. At every level you've played, you have started. But now, you are surrounded by stars that are already in the light. Being as ambitious as you are, how does it feel to go from the driver's seat to the back seat?
Well, honestly,
Don't have time to answer that question. We've got a game to go play, and Ace has got a lot of acclimating to do. So, we're gonna go and do that. Alright.
So yeah, that's how my season started. Well, almost. Because I still have to do my jersey number. Now, for some people, jersey numbers aren't that important, but for me, they always have a meaning. I wanted 7 because that's what I played in at Meadow Bay, but it wasn't available. So, I really had to think hard on it. And I decided I was going to go back to where it started. Lucky 44. That's what I played in at PAL. You know, I had to been about 10, 11 when I first started. When I was 10, 11, it was just a random number Coach gave me, you know. But now, it was like a letter to myself to remember where I came from. The dog in me, what I fought through to get here. And, boy, with the season ahead, I didn't know it, but I was gonna need it. Well, that reporter, who just so happens to be here with us today, hi Rebecca, said to me, actually proved to be a real problem, though I wouldn't have admitted it then. I had to take a back seat the whole season. I didn't see a lick of playing time. And when the end of the season came around and everybody was getting awards for all the work they put in, I really had to sit back and wonder, what was I doing? What made it worse is we didn't even make it to the playoffs. So I don't want to say angry, but I was. I felt like if Coach had put me in, we would have made it. And we would have went all the way, or at least got damn close. So at the end of the season, I had to talk with Coach. He got me to understand my role and how I had to soak things in. And then I decided what I was going to do for the upcoming season. He told me he'd respect my wishes either way.
What are your plans now that your college season has completed?
Up to the last second, I wasn't sure. Because talking to Coach, I came to find out that there wasn't going to be much changes just because I was uncomfortable with the new position I've been put in. It was a test of time, something that every rookie had to go through. But just like when that fourth quarter clock runs out and the ball's in your hand, you gotta take that shot. So, I made my choice.